Captain, I've analyzed the energy signature. It appears to be a form of radiation, but I've never seen anything quite like it before. It's completely unpredictable.
Can we deflect or contain the radiation, Mr. Lafart?
I have to find out what's going on with the captain's DNA. If he's an imposter, we need to find out before it's too late.
What's wrong, Doctor? You look troubled.
Captain, I need to run some more tests on you. There are anomalies in your DNA that suggest you may not be who you think you are.
Captain, I've identified the energy signature. It's a weapon designed to destroy entire star systems, and it's headed straight for us.
Red alert. Shields up, all power to weapons. Mr. Worm, target the energy signature and fire on my mark.
Captain, we are ready to fire on your mark.
Fire, now.
Captain, the weapon has been destroyed, but we may have only postponed the inevitable. We need to find out who created that weapon and why.
Agreed, Mr. Beta. Set a course for the nearest star base. We have some serious questions for our mysterious assailants.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presidential debate between our two candidates, a turd sandwich and a giant douche. Let's get started with our first question.
Turd sandwich, what is your favourite colour?
Well, that's a tough one, Bob. But I'd have to say brown. It reminds me of home.
Oh, brown, how original. My favorite color is obviously gold. You know, like the trophy I'm going to win tonight.
More like the booby prize.
You couldn't win a wet t-shirt contest, let alone a presidential election.
Oh yeah. Well, at least I don't smell like a sewage treatment plant.
Oh please, you're the one who's full of crap. Gentlemen, please let's stay on topic.
The next question is for Giant Douche. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Easy. Power to make everyone love me.
Oh yeah, like anyone would love a giant piece of...
You're just jealous because I have a better chance of being on a Ouija's box than you do.
More like a box of great nuts. Okay, let's move on to our next question.
Turd sandwich, what is your favourite type of cheese?
I'm lactose intolerant, Bob. I can't eat cheese.
What a loser. Everyone knows that cheddar is the king of cheeses.
Yeah, cheddar. Like the kind that's stuck in your pores.
At least I don't smell like a public restroom.
Gentlemen, please. Let's try to keep things civil. Our next question is for Giant Douche. If you could be any animal, what would you be?
A lion, obviously. King of the jungle.
More like king of the letterbox.
Oh yeah. Well, at least I don't look like a piece of corn.
That's it, I've had enough. I challenge you to dance off right here, right now.
Gentlemen, that's not really relevant to the debate.
Who cares? It's more entertaining than this crap.
Bring it on, turd sandwich. I'll dance circles around you.
I'm afraid we're out of time for tonight's debate. Thank you to our candidates, a turd sandwich and a giant douche, for joining us. Tune in next week for our mayoral debate between a used car salesman and a circus clown. Good night, everyone.
Alright, so what rhymes with fruit?
That doesn't even make sense.
Alright everybody, let's come up with something more substantive.
Fur boots.
What is wrong with you?
Well, I think we should make it happy. You know, cheerful and upbeat.
How about something like if you drink the fruit you'll be in a good mood?
I like it.
It doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't need to. It just needs to be catchy.
Number 2. I've received a distress signal from a nearby planet, claiming to be under attack by a group of cannibalistic beings.
Captain, initial scans suggest the planet's inhabitants are humanoid and potentially intelligent, but there seems to be large-scale violence occurring.
Ensign, we need to find the source of these attacks and neutralize it. Keep your phaser at the ready.
Doctor, I've set up a scanning array to try and locate signs of intelligent life. Stay close, the natives seem aggressive.
Greetings, we come in peace. Our sensors indicated that your planet was in danger and required our help.
We appreciate your aid, but these attacks are the result of a deeper issue. A severe food shortage has left our people hungry and desperate. We are doing everything to ensure survival.
Beta, could you analyze the plant life on this planet?
Perhaps we could find a solution to their food shortage.
Indeed, Commander. I am currently scanning for edible plant life and will report back shortly.
Captain, I've gone over the data gathered on the planet's vegetation. There is a plant species that should be able to sustain their people. We can replicate and provide them with a new source of food.
We have a solution to your food shortage. A plant species that should be able to sustain your people. We will replicate and provide them with it.
We cannot thank you enough, Captain. Your assistance has saved our people.
Thank you, InfiniTV, for sponsoring this episode. We couldn't have saved the planet's inhabitants without your support.
The presidential debate featuring Turd Sandwich and Giant Douche. Our first question, if you were a type of fruit, what fruit would you be? Well, I think I'd be a banana, because I can peel myself away from any controversy.
Oh, please. You're not even ripe enough to be a banana. You're more like a rotten tomato.
At least I'm not as rotten as your ideas. Next question, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I would have the power to clean up all of Turd Sandwich's messes. Because let's face it, he's full of crap.
Oh, that's rich coming from a giant douche who couldn't even clean up his own act. Interesting answers. Now, onto a more serious topic. If you were stranded on a deserted island and could only bring one item with you, what would it be? I'd bring a roll of toilet paper, because you never know when nature's gonna call.
I'd bring a giant sponge to soak up all of Turd Sandwich's BS. That way, we could finally have a clean debate.
You wish, Giant Douche. You're the one who needs to clean up his act. Moving on. If you could switch lives with any fictional character, who would it be?
I'd switch lives with Superman. Because then I could finally save the world from Turd Sandwich stench.
Go. If I could switch lives with any fictional character, it would be Pinocchio. Then I could finally get a nose big enough to smell your borscht. Alright, that's enough. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Thank you for tuning into this ridiculous debate, and remember to vote for your preferred candidate, even if they're a turd sandwich or a giant douche.
Felden, why do you look so awake?
Because I've started doing methamphetamine, of course.
Discovered it's a fantastic way to increase productivity.
How did you even get meth?
Oh, I just asked around. People seem to know how to get it.